All right, everyone. So, Gears of War E-Day, which is going to be the next game in the series, might be coming to PS5. So, this is from comicbook.com. While Xbox has largely focused on bringing older games, although this Gears of War remaster is technically a new release to PS5, it seems like we'll be seeing more new games in the future as well. MP First came across the resume of a game designer that has worked on the upcoming Gears of War prequel, Gears of War E-Day, and noticed something peculiar. The resume notes that Gears of War E-Day is being developed for PlayStation 5, suggesting it could very well come to the console on day one next year or not long after. This is awesome. Okay, look, there was something back in the day for sure that was cool about, hey, I got an Xbox, that's a Gears of War game. But as we get more and more into the future with gaming, and as we kind of see that with the Xbox, like I'm staring at my Xbox right now, and it's just not the 360, right? It just isn't the 360. I understand that you can play, all these fantastic games on it, and I still do. But there was something about the 360 that just was the peak Xbox for me. And now I look at that and I go, look, there's no reason, right, that we should have any exclusives for that console when it limits the player base. Look, let's let everybody play this, right? Let everybody play this. And so it's so exciting to think that when we're talking about a potential resurgence of Gears of War, right? Getting it back to where it once was, really between that first trilogy, right? From Gears of War 1 all the way to Gears of War 3. This is a great way to do it because there were all of these people who maybe never bought a PlayStation or never bought an Xbox and have always been PlayStation first. They've never played this, and they're gonna get to experience it the same way we did back in the day, and it does start with Gears of War Reloaded. I understand that that one's also coming out, but the issue with just Gears of War Reloaded is that it is a remaster, right? It's not bringing all of the fresh and new ideas that the newer games can bring, and E-Day can pack a punch, and it can have that, right? It could be really, really great, and so, look, I think if you could have a resurgence in all of these great franchises we remember from the Xbox by just having them on both consoles, right? Having them on the PC, having them on the PS5. Let everybody get involved, let everybody play, because a lot of people have never gotten to play it before. I remember way back in the day when I had like my original PlayStation, or I shouldn't say the original, the PlayStation 2, and I always kind of wanted an original Xbox. I didn't get one till later because there was all these exclusives. I never got to play on the original Xbox. But then when I saw the 360, I said, I'm going to get that one. And Gears of War was one of the first games I got for it. And it was just, I'll never forget it, right? It was just, it's my favorite game, probably of all time, honestly. And I have a lot of games I love. I love Call of Duty, all of those things. But Gears of War was the one I was obsessed with for quite some time, and that's why I'm so happy that I get to do this channel. And just a channel update here, we are getting ready for the release of Gears of War Reloaded. We have a little less than a month now until it comes, and we're going to continue to do videos like this. Until then, we're going to have some Gears of War gameplay, but understand, if you're a fan of this channel, we're going to have so much coming when this game launches. Okay, I'm going to be doing videos all the time, so just hang in there, stay tuned. I just want to make sure I'm creating good content. I'm still planning out what type of content we'll do for Gears of War Reloaded, but I'm hoping that Gears of War Reloaded springboards us into E-Day, and then E-Day, we're going to be doing even more content than we did with Gears of War Reloaded. It's just going to be, a Gears of War channel where all fans of the series, maybe newer fans, maybe old fans, will all come together and enjoy this game like we used to back in the day. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.